I bought this card for $4, and right now I believe it could be worth anything from $25 to about $50, and the World Cup hype hasn't even started yet. Every World Cup throws up players that nobody has really ever heard of before, and they're trading cards dirt cheap before the tournament. That's exactly what happened with James Rodriguez in 2014 and Mesut Ozil in 2010. Relatively unknown before the World Cup, Real Madrid signings after it. So that's what this series is. I'm going to scout international squads, find the players that I think could have breakout tournaments, buy their cards now whilst they're cheap, and hope they have standout World Cups to make profit on their trading cards. Sounds interesting? It should do. Then come follow the journey with me. Welcome to World Cup Wildcards. And the nations I'm starting with today are England and Ivory Coast. An extremely random pairing for sure. So why am I starting with these two? Well, to be honest, like I teased, I already have cards from these nations already, and I feel like I'm on to winners. I feel like they both could be profitable. But first, let's have a quick introduction into the two nations. Firstly, England are one of the favourites for the World Cup, and we should expect them to go deep into the tournament. The squad depth is of course very impressive, so it's going to make finding a hidden gem quite difficult. But not impossible. I mean, I've already managed to find one, and I'm going to reveal it in a second. The Ivory Coast, meanwhile, find themselves in a group with Germany, Ecuador, and Curacao? On paper, they should get out of that group. They've got some really talented players, and they're currently ranked 37th in the world by FIFA. But this is exactly the kind of nations where wildcards could hide. Now onto the player breakdowns, and here I reveal the two cards I've already purchased. Now actually, truth be told, I actually got these two cards 2 years ago, way before I even thought of this concept. But luckily, I think they both fit the bill. First up for England, and here's the big card reveal. We have Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa. More specifically, it's the Morgan Rogers Panini Select rookie card to 325. I'm not sure if you can see it there, if the camera is focusing. I'll get a better picture soon. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this specific one is called the Pink Mojo Prism. And at the time of purchase, this card cost me $4. And right now, looking on eBay, similar cards, you know, the rookie cards, numbered rookie cards, they sell from anything from like $25 to $50. But again, if I'm being like really optimistic with this, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. If you haven't noticed, I am actually completely new to this hobby, so God knows what I'm actually talking about here. But yeah, anyway, back to Rogers. I am expecting him to be part of the England squad for the World Cup. Maybe not a starter, but if he does get the chance to play and has some big moments, these are the type of rookie cards that could explode in price. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've already made a profit on it already, but I'm just holding out until after the World Cup just to see what happens. Now on to the next card, and representing the Ivory Coast, we have Karim Konate. Woohoo! Now, I don't know, again, if this is focusing, but I actually think this is a really cool looking card. And for me personally, the autograph cards are the best ones. This particular one is numbered to 99, but I think the autograph for me just really sets the card off. I mean, I don't know, I just think it's really cool that the player himself has signed the card, or maybe the sticker that's been stuck onto the card. But I don't know, the signature just makes it a really cool piece of memorabilia. Now, like I said, I did buy this card a few years back after his standout season with Red Bull Salzburg. No idea if I've pronounced that correctly, probably haven't. But in the 2023-2024 season, he scored 20 league goals in 29 games and looked like a really top prospect. Now, unfortunately, a few weeks after buying this very card, good old Karim Konate absolutely destroyed his ligaments in his knee, and he actually ended up missing 400 days due to injury. And I've got to say, if this is my sign of luck or of things to come, I might as well just give up now. But anyway, he is back playing now. He scored 2 goals in the Champions League last season. and currently has 3 goals in 5 games in the Austrian Bundesliga. So it looks like his strong goal scoring form is still going. Whether or not he will actually make the Ivory Coast national team for the World Cup, probably not, to be honest. But I've already got the card, so we're just going to ride this one out. And I did try to dig a little bit deeper into the Ivory Coast squad for more options. Yan Diomande, again, pronunciation probably crap, caught my eye. But his cards, like I'm showing here, already seems to have plenty of hype around them. So the value really isn't there to make profit. So for now, I'm just going to stick with my man Konate and hope that he somehow forces his way into the squad. And not only forces his way into the squad, but actually has a good World Cup as well. Karim, come on, son. Anyway, this is probably a pretty bland introduction to the series, but hopefully it at least explains the concept that I'm going for. I'll go deeper into scouting for hidden gems in the next videos and hopefully unearth some potentially big profits. I've already got some really interesting finds coming up for the next episodes, so don't forget to subscribe for the next installment of World Cup Wildcards.